So yeah, Square Enix, they released the Final Fantasy 15 episode Ardyn Prologue animation, which was only like 15 minutes long. I watched it, and to be honest with you, it's literally just talking about what they already like mentioned in the game anyway. Like, it's nothing really new. Like the only thing is that you get to see it. So basically, it's talking about like how Ardyn basically got infected by taking in the darkness, by curing everybody of the darkness and the demons from everybody and stuff, and taking it in within himself, and it ended up like corrupting him. But it wasn't just that, it was also to do with the betrayal of his brother and stuff, and so forth and so on, but these are all things that we already knew. These are all things that was already told to us in the game. Okay, we just didn't see it, but if you play Final Fantasy 15, you already knew about this, and it's the same studio that did the Brotherhood animation. I think it was like five episodes. Art animation's alright. I wish they would have found some like a better studio to do, better art animation. But yeah, it's good. It's not bad, but it's not great in terms of art animation. I don't know. I think if you're a big fan of Final Fantasy 15, like I really like Final Fantasy 15, but I have a love-hate relationship with it, because I just feel like with all these DLCs and stuff like that, I feel like this is what the game should have been from day one. Like, how can you spend 10 years making a fucking game, and when you give us the game, it's like half-assed? I just don't get that. I almost feel like Square Enix did this shit on purpose. I just don't know. It's weird to me. And even though that they've released these DLCs, it's not like it's in the game. It's like you have to come out the game to go into the option to play the Ignis story, to play the Procto story. It's just really annoying. So I've got the Royal Edition. I haven't played it because I was actually waiting until all the DLC was finished so I could play it again, because I know that it's practically like a new game. So I've been told, like they've changed so much for the better as well. So I've been told. So I was kind of saving it. But when Square Enix announced that this Ardyn DLC was going to be the last one, only because they were probably like halfway through it when they announced that they was going to cancel it. When they announced that, I was like, okay, well, cool. I'll wait for that. So obviously this has come out just before the last DLC. I'm not entirely sure when the last DLC is coming out, but I'm assuming it's going to be soon, because if it wasn't, they probably would not be releasing this prelogue episode leading up to the DLC. So yeah. So I don't know. The animation looked cool. I suppose it was alright. It wasn't anything new. I suppose it was cool that you actually got to see it unfold instead of just hearing about it. But yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like they're trying to make us like love these characters almost, or trying to. I don't know, because I was having a conversation with one of my friends earlier on in the week, and we were talking about Final Fantasy 15, and we were talking a bit about Kingdom Hearts as well. Hence why we got into Final Fantasy 15, and we were basically just saying that how, like, if they would have just because Final Fantasy games in general are always been really good story-based games. They've always told a really good story, a really good narrative, and some of them have been really character-driven. So sometimes, like, at certain points of the game, the story might not be particularly that great, but because the character is so good, or there's a lot to tell about a character, or a lot to go into a character's backstory, whatever, it's like it's held, like held the game, held the narrative in a part where it particularly it's a bit light and stuff. And with Final Fantasy 15, it wasn't really like that. Like, the narrative and the story was, I think it was really poorly written and really poorly executed. Gameplay wise and graphically amazing, but minus that, yeah, it wasn't particularly great, and I just don't understand how you can spend all that money on the Kingsglaive movie. Even though I love it, I love the Kingsglaive movie, but I would have gladly traded the animation, traded whatever extra shit that they were doing on the side, just for them to put the time and money and effort into giving us a better game, better story, better narrative, better characters, story backgrounds or whatever. I would have easily sacrificed that just to like all them things, just to get like a better story in the game, just better narrative. So I feel like that's what they were trying to do with the DLC. They were almost trying to, oh yeah, we know we didn't do this, but we're gonna do it in the DLC. Cool, but why can't the DLC actually be a part of the game? Why do they have to come out of the game and play it? And Ardyn's just another one. Is Ardyn the character we particularly really care about? No, but they could have made us care about him if they were just told a better story. Anyway, I'm just going off on something else. So if you've watched the Final Fantasy 15 Ardyn Prologue animation, what do you think? Tell me if you thought it was good. Tell me if you're into Final Fantasy 15, and tell me if you're looking forward to the last DLC, because I'm sure it's going to come out soon anyway.